silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
All right, let's. I'm gonna get DMCA'd so hard. It's fine. We're recording after the fact. I'll dodge it. Hello. We have a Grand Arena, of course, to do. Actually, right before going live here, it looks like they have already gotten to it, and we're looking pretty strong today. Before we even talk about today, though, I'm taking a detour. I'm taking an immediate detour back to last round. That wasn't fun. That felt pretty bad as we go to this black screen here. Beholds. Alright. Let's take it back for a second. I guess spoilers. I should have been in the screen already. So yeah, we did not get the full clear last time. I just straight up underestimated solo Kylo. I felt like we had some tools, and that was incorrect. I should have just used Rey here, and we could have taken out that gas pretty easily elsewhere. We have Clutch Master. This actually happened once already. This happened fighting Ando earlier in the season. Yeah. Like, just across the board, we kind of need, like, this had to have happened. I think if you tally the score, it looks like his efficiency up here was so bad. But, like, the top row with double ships now is worth more than bottom anyway. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing with this specific type of strategy. Front rear, like, trap setups only really work if you're assuming both sides clear, right? Because then you're trying to win on the full clear efficiency. In a no clear efficiency, like, this was what he had to get through, right? This wasn't a whole lot of pushback compared to what we were dealing with here, right? Padme Rey gas versus, like, the C teams you could never really expect to see anyway. Just, like, literally just, like, complete pushover. But yes. I knew he wasn't getting through this, right? But it really is, thank you everyone for the follows. It really is just the clutchness. I can't wait to see the GAC history. Luke has just had a heyday this week, and some really good stuff. Like, this happened so early on, and then I was really kind of like hoping for or expecting for some more action out of him, and then the team just kind of got quiet for a bit. I had stuck this on, yeah, give or take. I actually probably almost would prefer giving him tankier mods than this. Like, it really isn't about the damage. This team is just all about control, all about bulk, all about just really disrupting your plan. And yeah, we got there. So we're on to, not winners finals, I guess, because we did unfortunately we're still adjusting a little bit. I did actually go back to posting double GL and defense this time, but specifically because if we jump on over to the matchup details, we're ahead in most parts. This actually is a 3 GL versus 1 GL matchup. I think, you take a look at the relics and everything else. That's basically why we're getting matched here, is this guy just has insane relic ceiling compared to us, right? Not that bad overall. We got a huge mod lead, big roster lead. I'll take it, We'll work with what we got. So we have, I think, what should be a fairly easy day for today. And yeah, jump on in. So we do have some heat, let's say. I don't even have to predict it now. It already happened. Yeah, we got a couple of trips and falls. I went with, like, he only has Kylo, so I wanted to make sure that I tried to put 2 teams that he would potentially want to Kylo. Was also kind of a gamble, honestly, because, like, best case scenario, if he posted Kylos, I would probably have to do, like, a weird Kylo mirror. And having posted a lot of the good First Order stuff, or not on defense, but we're getting some Mandalorian stuff soon. We're getting Gar adjacent. If Gar is going to get anything, our channel's getting closer to that at time. But yeah, Luke grabbing another holds up here. This team as well, I was kind of surprised at that, but I feel like he might have just been gassed at this point, Especially if he went for that Luke first. Luke might have just eaten up a lot of the room that he had. Wait, I'm getting last round of this round mixed up. But same thing, right? Like, DR 350, Malik 349 DR just continues to terrorize. This has been, like, if this was like fantasy football, I would call this like my staple RB1 at this point, more than anything else. Although this team seems quite dirty. What's up, Dark Jedi? I'm almost sad to see 3v3 end, just because I haven't really had a chance to field this that much yet, and so far it seems quite promising. We have a 344 gas who is more than happy to mess with your plans. 100% crit chance. Gave him some extra potency for consistency. Maybe almost a little bit too hard on the potency, honestly. His damage is kind of garbanzo. Like, we just have, like, square primary. But yeah, like, there's layers to control here. I think actually when JML first got announced, fast gas was like one of my first thoughts. I never actually really gave it much time, but then Blade was like, hey, it sounds like this team is kind of ridiculous to deal with. And so far it's 2 for 2 undefeated. And I guarantee you that hold that he got was Kylo today. So, not always a favorable matchup for Kylo anyway, but I think Kylo is still expected to win it for the most part in 3v3. Alright, swing back over here. Did he even try it last time? He did. Yeah, I would love to see the GAC history for this week. We got a couple more days. We'll get there. But yeah, so we have, like, pretty high relics across the board. Even, like, we're seeing, like, 4s and 5s, but keep in mind, this dude is, like, yeah. I had a flashback, like, just straight up a non-flashback to just last 3v3 season. I know I tried to nest this exact team, even with the same telltale, like, oh, there's not that much potency on this Bastila here. I think we could potentially get this. I'm pretty sure. I'm legitimately scared here to try to nest this. At the very least, we could try to cure nest it. I think that might feel okay. This Ahsoka's gonna be out for blood, though, in a way that I'm very intimidated of. 7 times is a charm. You know what? We already know we have room to mess up. I'm gonna reface my old demon. How many fails do we have? 3? Alright, we got 3 to play with. Wait. Cam didn't get a hold, did he? Nah, he didn't. I don't know if I have good ideas for Cam for 33 yet. He's just kind of hanging out. And, like, this team is hurting Padme maybe a lot more than it's worth. Honestly, I would actually much prefer, I think, to run... If I wasn't, like... I was basically just trying to tee this up as, like, a please don't try to Jedi this. Please just, like, use your Kylo here or something. Or, like, just trying to make it more annoying for other non-Kylo teams. I was kind of... I would love to, like, just... Right, because, like, Ahsoka or GK... I'd actually... In some matchups, like, I would much rather have Ahsoka and Padme in 3v3, right? If you're fighting Nightsisters, just any other team... Maybe even Grievous, right? Because, like, if they do a Grievous with a Magna Guard comp... If they do, like... I actually think a GG Magna B2 is actually not as bad as people might think. Because B1 is just so exposed there. But, like... We need that Dispel, because Anakin's only bringing one source, and it's not even that reliable. And then, like, Barris on this team as well is, like, perfectly content to just, yeah, GK Barris. Very old staple. Very, very... I mean, I'm not very competitive anymore, but it was good for a reason, right? There's still logic to that team. Let's... Alright, we got room to make mistakes. I'm just gonna... I gotta know. Not to start off with a boring match. You know what? I don't even think this is going to be that boring, because I think that Ahsoka looks mighty terrifying here. And we are actually on less bulky modding, because we took the offense over that health. Master Strings immediately Ahsoka, and bust to Ahsoka. Okay. We had some shielding too, and she was already shipping us out some. What do we even do? What's the option here? The AoE might just be the most lifesteal here. We kind of need this. Once we get some buffs expiring on them, we'll at least have some more lifesteal, so we'll be healthier, which is mostly what matters here. Alright, you... Okay. I think we might be stable. That's... Okay, no, okay. Her special isn't lined up at the very least. That's mostly what matters here. Okay, we're fine this time. If Basila buffs her and then she hits us with the special and we don't have protection, that is like the very likely we're just going down. She lines an ability block, fair enough. She's never gonna land this stun on us, so that's not a concern. We should have enough shielding. Ooh, I think she has special up. Oh god. Okay. Please. Mercy. Oh, okay, no, that special would have killed us. That was just her basic, and her basic doesn't do much damage. Yeah, sorry lady. You missed your window. Get out of here. No, I think Ahsoka, like, the AI didn't get to line it up, but I think that was absolutely, she could have killed my nests. Like, no question in my mind. If her basic is gonna get us down to half, then her special is just, we're gone. We're out of here. Alright. We'll stroll on in for the easy finish. I do have memories of Basila handing me my lunch, but this one is a lot less relic than that one is, so we're fine. I forget how long this team actually takes to just, like, wait for them to get their stuff together. Alright, we need to get off on a basic here, I think. Let's just try to line up a special if we can. Okay, there we go. Some progress. Why are we just not getting counters here suddenly? Are you asleep? Best? She's regening her purple protection in a way that looks weird. Like, this will go to the end? Listen. Like, look at this. Her purple protection is regenning. I don't remember. Does he make purple protection? I mean, Grandmaster Yoda does. I mean, I guess it's probably the same thing as like Watt regenerating Luke's shield. It's just weird. I just never thought of that as being like an interaction everywhere. It's not normal anyway. I wouldn't call that working as intended, personally. Okay. Did we run Palpatine and it felt fairly okay last time? But I'm pretty sure that team was pre-loaded. We do have a Grievous squad up north, so I would actually normally like to take Nightsisters here, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. Oh, right. It's the same rules as Mouse Eating. Yeah, fair enough. That's exactly the same. I don't know why, it just looks weird in that situation. You know, I'm pretty sure I've done this exact matchup on the opposite side. I might just... We should outspeed, I believe. Our Poe or our second finger name might actually not. I think we could just sling our H-Burrows here. Alright, Anakin might be... Ooh. Okay, she's actually coming out swinging. We can't use Revan. What if he actually feels good here? Grievous might not feel bad, but Grievous on offense just has the opposite issue because we care about our team's durability and we aren't just trying to like get this into the last man slugfest. I don't think we can just draft something like this and get away with it. I mean, B2 will help a lot, but no B1. Is this that bad? If Anakin gets buff immunity on Brood, it's not great. It's definitely not great. Okay, I think I'll try Sith again. I don't know. I think we can get this set up in a way that'll feel favorable. It really does just come down to we need to divert Padme kick, so we basically have to have Sith Trooper. We can't just like bring Traya. Plus we want to use Traya against the Geos most likely. I don't think Vader really gets us much here. Thrawn I don't think is gonna outspeed Padme, although he doesn't really need to. I don't know. I'm not sure if I really see this working in 3v3. Okay, different route. I think we could just have the Resistance bros. I really wish Resistance had a pre-taunt. Okay. Let's just, like, straight up just grab a pre-taunt and waltz on in. I think it should be fine. Like, we don't need to be super picky here. Plus, do we? Okay, we do. Yeah, we could just kill Anakin outright. I think we'll be fine. Baze's protection, if I have him, he could eat a decent amount of courage here. Baze actually might be fine. I'm down. Yep. And we didn't actually get the kill. Shoot. I mean, we have this Dispel. Real handy like. But we're kind of just stuck on GK now. Man, I absolutely got... My Anakin got dump trucked by that move in 3v3 when I tried this from the opposite side, so I'm a little bit surprised here. I don't really want to get hit by this counterattack. We might have to, though. I mean, okay, the difference here might actually have been the Finn lead, though. Because the Finn lead offense, we definitely would have killed Anakin there. But if we ran Finn lead, then we just open up Padme Cake to stun whoever she wanted to start. So I still don't think that would have been the play anyway. What gets me what I want without spending too much here? This is like a weird riddle. I mean, there's no way he posted Kylo, right? I think we can maybe just play it around assuming that. I don't think we have to like try to hold everything for rear. Okay, in that case. This is going to be annoying for a while, I think. Like, this works in 5v5. I don't think we're going to be able to like, cut through Anakin quite that easily, but like, I don't really see this going south necessarily. It is going to leave Jedi Knight Luke in a very, very weird spot, though, which I'm less than thrilled about. Yeah, whatever. He's got options. Good stuff. Alright, we got the protection down. This nuke isn't going to kill, but it's at least going to get us progress that we can work on in a second here. Work with. It's actually very, very convenient buffs you gave us, sir. Thank you. I don't really want to eat any of your counterattacks, but yours is the least problematic. Isn't this a song that I can stand? I'm pretty sure it is. Pass. Credibility means this should be a no-go as well. I'm tempted to just take basic here. Let's reduce this turn meter. Try to get some extra duration. Yeah, we got this. Okay. Took a little bit, but not that bad overall. Honestly, Anakin's boss was like a huge, huge help here. Alright, Padme has some courage, but I think we can just stop her from ever landing it on us. As long as we play our cards right. Okay, we don't have... You know, let's just take it anyway. We have enough purple protection to deal with the courage. Alright, we just gotta base damage her down, pretty much. Just work down the shields. Go for the TM assist over here. Back on the shields. Probably same thing. Let's get more TM. Alright, we need about 20% more protection here, so we can just call Revan to assist once. I think we're in good shape. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might try to speed up my Finn a little bit more. I still, like, everyone posts that team on defense, but I actually really like it as just, like, a ringer, flexible offense team. I do think I just need to... Like, I have Finn and Poe on damage sets, but, like... Probably want to try to get Finn on at least a little bit higher speed than that. Right. Kind of, actually, same for Thorin, too. I would not mind bumping both of them up here. Okay. JTR... Actually, also would have been a perfectly fine matchup for the bros. That's just kind of like true for them in general. They just have such a good matchup table in 3v3. Like, they're kind of just the I don't feel like dealing with this team button. Right? Because there's no team. Like, I used to hold them for like Rey takedowns, but aside from that, that's like I just have like Kylo on offense for Rey now, so they aren't even playing that role. How beefy are you? Not quite beefy enough for the Watt tank style role. Okay. So what would be annoying here? If they had, like, Kylo DR rear. We want to save you, we want to save you. Does it mean we can spend you? I'm not going to spend Luke on JTR. No. I just Padme. Do they have Nightsisters? Okay, it seems like probably pretty bad crit chance overall on Spy. Alright, I think we just Padme here. I don't know. I mean, if it's NS, what's the punish? And we should have a team that can still compete. If we go Rex, it's definitely just going to lead to a sacrifice, potentially with heal block, which means we could lose 2 characters extremely easily. I'm going to Grievous this. I think Grievous might not feel that bad. We are going to give JTR a lot of turn meter, which actually could maybe suck. I mean, Brute can deal with the heal block in a way. Brute or B1, either one would be perfectly fine to get heal immunity on, and we would not really care. Grievous as well, actually. Target lock's gonna stop them from counterattacking us, which will stop their expose from happening nearly as much. Maybe will be favorable. We're only at 64%, or 74, but I don't know. This doesn't sound that bad. And this lets me keep everything I want to keep, so. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we target here. Okay, triple target lock. We'll gladly take that. We might as well just get the speed up, just try to get this heal block off sooner. Do I want Grievous to actually mark right now? I almost don't. I feel like it's gonna be worse for Mediguard if we get forcibly. If, like, I have taken a lot of mods off of Grievous lately, so his damage is a lot lower. If we landed that, that was just an easy finish. And they're just bullying Magna for days, huh? Okay, how many more hits can we reasonably take on B1? I think we heal Grievous now. I really don't want to take this AoE. If we did basic, then we were still going to get counterattacked anyway, so it's all the same. Okay. Not gonna be the prettiest banners, but this is getting me most of what I had hoped for. This healing immunity actually just denied us from getting the banners back, which sucks. It's unfortunate. God, they juggled him perfectly from ever being able to get that healing immunity off too. It's insane. I'm pretty sure Grievous is about to kill Magna. Actually, I think Magna still counts as being alive as long as Grievous goes first and we kill R2 in one shot. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah. 3 surviving units. Wink. Don't worry about it. He's like flashing sparks in the background. Alright, there is the Nightsisters. What's the angle? Like, the best I can say maybe is... Where's the... Like, 30% max health to Saj? Ish? What? I'm not following. I don't know if he was like trying to go for like a stealth zombie angle, not realizing that we can just kill Asajj, kill zombie, and then C-3PO pieces. Like zombie, this isn't like an acolyte type deal. Huh. Alright, well we're on insane overkill now. We kind of about to just get the pick of the litter here. Alright, I guess this is always going to be the first play. Do it. Get that stealth out of here. Let me see you. Let me see for who you really are. Is there a way that we can get our protection back to full? I feel like Grievous is going to do too much damage. I guess thankfully we could do doing special on AoE just to try to give B2 more time. We're kind of past that point though. Plus we can't really stun B1 either. It would have to just be basic and AoE. Yeah, we're not going to get back to max protection. It's just in 3v3, there's not enough other characters hitting you and increasing you. Yeah, 100%. Alright, like all the extra B1 assists for all the extra non-damaging turns, like Mighty Garden. All that stuff in 5v5. Just helps a lot. Alright. Are we trading this, like, confidently? Confidently being the keyword here. I actually might just run, like, Treya, Zion, Watt. I mean, we do have the stuff. Just about speed, though. I'm pretty sure Treya dies here. Ah, let's just try this. Why not? We're pretty comfy from here anyway, so... I don't know if I've ever actually tried this specific setup. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? You have the regen piece on Treya, you have Sion automatically pulling aggro. Well... I mean, this actually functionally does what I wanted to, which is it forces them to hit Sion at first. But Treya is pretty much just going to be guaranteed full banners now. Watt needs to pop special to get himself back up, though. Is there a way that we can possibly... I think we can get full banners back. We need Watt to special, like, immediately. I mean, they have no reach on Watt now, so it's just a matter of... We need to buy some time here. You're done. Hopefully end with a Scion turn. I think we got it. Okay, you brat. If he had pain, the fact that he consumed the pain off of himself in that turn, that's and he stole the protection up buff, or the protection over time. Oh, you jerk. We could have easily walked out of here with the 54. 313 Dooku, not bad. I guess we care more about what Nest did, anything. Tenacity, middle of the road speed. I mean, our Luke is... God, is this Droideka actually scary here? I mean, we get the stun on it at the start, so we won't be facing a nuke until, like, turn 2.25. Not the correct lead. This doesn't sound terrible, but I think it's actually gonna... We're gonna have to kind of scramble to kill Droideka on time. I don't think this feels that bad, though. Especially if we can do the mass assist on Dooku at the start. Or the mass death also works. Oh, Hermidita was actually faster than Shakti. I actually almost kind of wish they weren't. Alright, we could just peace. You're not a threat. This ain't TB. This Droideka is not a concern. Watch him just absolutely blast Shakti in one shot here. What's up, Severe? Welcome, welcome. I mean, this is probably just gonna be a Vader situation, right? Man, Vader Watt actually would have been nice here. If we had Vader Watt, then we could actually just reach Newt immediately, stop him from self-reviving. Would just be absolutely comfortable here. Is B2 gonna tax me more than I'd like here for running Vader? I mean, Palpatine will at least help get it under wraps. We need banner recovery, though. Is this more than what we'll spend? We have 4 teams down south. We have clones, which aren't the best banner-wise. Mon Mothma, which is not a real team yet. I mean... yeah, I would say it qualifies. Not a real team yet. Han Chewie, which can kind of roll whatever matchup down south that we care about. The Nightsisters. This should be fine. Should be thrown on the opener, so we're just gonna fracture tank deck immediately. Or Wash just gonna hand them the whole 9 yards. Okay. Newt's outspeeding us. I'm almost tempted. Nah. Let's just stick with the plan. If he does this, we'll just pass the turn on Vader. That's fine. We can go one. I'll pay your blood money. The shock. Yes, Watch is gonna be taking that away constantly. Let's hoping for more goodness over here. I mean, if we take this Saber Toss, it's really doing nothing for us here. It's actually kind of just making us take more damage right now than we need to be. Let's just get some DPS here. You know what? I'll take that. Not a bad time to go for a stun cycle. So I think we actually are priced at going for a B2 kill here first. Because if we go for like a Watt kill, then B2 will cost us on some banners. We have control right now, so let's just try to abuse this where we can. Okay, I don't really want to fracture here yet. We need swaps. Basic, perfectly good here. We do need you to go down. So assuming this should work exactly the same as Days. When we kill Newts here, it's a Relic 4 Newt, so I don't think we would kill, but if we could, this would be a perfect time to kill him, because then we could have Vader just go immediately. He shouldn't gain turn meter. I want to say Vader should get full banner credit. This is like right on the brink. So if we... yeah, you skip turn. It's gonna tax us though. And of course he's low health now. I was trying to avoid that. I don't know, maybe what? Maybe we could have tried to line up Fracture for us taking his turn so that we could try to just disable him immediately. Because I think we did get a Thrawn turn before he died, right? That? I thought it was Tarkin. I was like, what? What year is this? I still don't get the angle of this team. I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing here. Wait, what's the scariest team right now? I don't know. I mean, we could JTR the vets. That's always been the favorite flavor. Assuming Wheelie on the days. If not, then this is going to be real awkward real quick. Still kind of less comfortable doing it in 3v3 because we just get so little Terminator control. Relax. Behave. Like, you're right. Calm down. Not that special. Alright, that was very important to get this set up so that Kira's kick wouldn't really cause us any major bodily harm. Now we can just overkill the brain move here. Question is, can we stop Han from taking a double turn? Which may not be possible. We're using so many basics, I don't think we're gonna get to limited destiny for this ends. Okay, smokescreen helps. Please don't kill a basic. We're still so far though. Okay, flamethrower, not that much damage, right? You can take that. You're on fire. You're exposed. Alright, you probably can't. It's always like clumsy trying to like pace the match, but then basics is a little bit too much pacing where like we're not actually getting any limited destiny progress. I don't know. Some of these matchups really feel like they demand Han Chewie, so I guess it's more just like what matchup I'm just gonna be lazy in. I guess first order wouldn't hurt to have some like good initial control, right? Are we using one Mama today? We actually might not be, so I might just spraying Wedge Lead. Seems perfectly fine. Did Han just skip a second shot? What? Right, let's just relax on that. Alright, fair enough. I was hoping our Terminator train would make it for Fox's base speed. Oh well. It's probably going to be Padme for best banners here. I don't think Asajj is ever really going to be using the AoE. Kinda. Wait. Kinda suddenly out of characters. Of the GR fashion. What is, No. No. It's not ready. He's extremely not ready. Maybe I take it back. Kind of leaning that way. Can't Geos be fairly comfortable here? I mean, C-3PO is going to be a bit of a pain, especially if this Confuse starts spreading out a little bit, but I mean, we do have a cleanse. I don't know. And my Geos aren't the best, but I would say it seems like they're fine enough. Might take a while to get through this zombie then. Alright, we need to line up our Terminator a little bit better here. We might get this actually. Okay, we need Asajj to not gain enough Terminator. I mean, even if we did reduce Asajj's health here, I think we actually would still have Spy go first. But okay, overflow, we should be perfectly fine here. Alright, one more Asajj kill. We need this next cleanse, would be lovely. This should be a Asajj kill. Okay, we need to end this with better banners though. I mean, GBA this turn is going to be getting us what we want. Mostly. We need a couple more assists now, actually. We should actually... Okay, we need C3 to go here. Before Spy, or before Zombie dies. I think... I think maybe I should have called GBA to assist here. I think we might get a 53 instead. Unfortunate. So if we had called GBA to assist there, then Spy would have gotten Terminator, C3PO would have gone, everyone would have equalized, and we would have gotten 54. Which, unlucky. How's the GAC going? Pretty comfy. Today I watched the whole modding guide you made and remodded the whole of my roster after that. Cost me 5 millisecond hours of my sanity, but seems it was worth it. Man, I actually posted this in the Discord a day or two ago. I think it was yesterday. I don't know, kind of weird. Someone in the mod server saw my guide and like decided to start doing this. And this is back in July. Actually, you know what? Screw this. Let me go full screen for this one. They did like a before and after. They basically did what I did. Check this out. We're a little bit too zoomed in. Alright, that's about good enough. Yeah, they did like a before and after DSR for like, I don't know what. It's basically 4 months, and like, that is just a ridiculous explosion. I need to just start collecting these or something. It's just like a rave review. It's like, hey, if you didn't believe me before, by the way, like, the method does work. Please just work on your mods, man. Like, I can make whatever guides I want, and like, if you don't have stuff to play with, is like, I still get responses to this day, because like, you know, everyone does the gas mission eventually, or the gas stuff, and people are like, I can't get my Ahsoka to 270, which, like, you know, depending on how quickly you're hitting the gas mission and all that, and if you've been working on mods or not, I completely understand that. It was actually like, I remember it as being kind of a stretch for me at the time too, but like, you know, this person could not. This person could, right? And that's really what it's all about to me. It's just like, and don't get me wrong, this isn't like, so we were talking about this as well, is like, don't think of this as like, okay, this is the gains from July to November, and then, so that must mean he'll have 21 speed mods in like March. That isn't exactly what's happening here. So the reason why the burst is so big at first is because people tend to have, it's not always a guarantee, but will typically have mods with a ton of potential that they just weren't really aware of. Like, you know, you see someone in GAC with like a 15 speed blue mod or something, and it's just like, hit it, do it, get it going. I work on my mods, but they will never compare to what you have. I mean, but I would describe my luck as being more top-end based. Probably a bad time to mention it. I think I realized a day or two ago. So my DSR says I have, I think now 11 25 plus mods. Man, if the DSR actually went by the 24 plus instead, we would actually be 17. My stupid luck. Alright, we don't even need to go by him. Like, okay, 25s end here. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. And then, like, yeah, down to 23. I'm a little bit sad about this one, but this is actually, like, a really slick Vader mod. I need to completely redo my Vader. Get it back on crit damage now. This basically just opened up the potential to go back to crit damage triangle for me. But yeah, 17 24 plus speed mods. That's a luck thing. I mean, of course, the more you work on your mods, the more chances you have to get lucky. But, like, yes, when I tend to refer myself as lucky and post that Flare Boot quote, it is mostly referring to this stuff. But yeah, I mean, the whole point being, yes, the mod method works. It's quite good. I would recommend it. Not only for that, but also for the ability to, like, have this, right? Of, like, you have an empty cell screen. I'm weird with primaries right now. I'm working on crit damage so much, and I just need it so badly. Like, this should be a cell. This also should be a cell. Right, no crit chance, no percent offense. I'm just gonna sell it. It's like, do I need crit damage C arrows? Not really, but what if I ever did? It's kind of where my head's at right now. We'll just ditch those bad boys. Like, also, like, what am I hoping for here, right? Like, what's the best possible case scenario? Okay, let's say, like, speed percent offense. Go. It's like, okay, this is, like, a fairly good outcome. Bad speed roll, pretty middle of the road to bad percent offense. But it's like, this is actually a technique you can do elsewhere, by the way. Is like, if you're on the fence about something, just pick an option and start to do it in, like, a non-committal way. And then, like, if you get a, like, gut reaction to that, then you'll know what your real opinion was on it that you just weren't being honest with yourself about. It's like, okay. Use case? Not immediately apparent. Especially with the percent defense. If this was like a percent health, percent protection, then it's maybe easier to see. But it's like, okay, the speed very likely wouldn't be able to catch up, right? We're like... Okay. Also very middle of the percent offense, so like... Normally I wouldn't even bother hitting this, but like, just to give an example, it's like, okay, we hit one of the 3 stats, but it's still a really bad, like, we're still fairly behind on percent offense here. We're like 0.3%, which when you go to 6E is going to be like a full 1% behind. It's not great. It feels pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know. Health I still do for a specific reason. I actually just picked up one like this. I was pretty content about. If I can... what? Excuse me? I literally just... what? Oh, it was just this one, I guess. I guess I already hit it already. Yeah. Like, this I've been fishing for is, like, specific, like, Cam, Grandmaster Yoda style mods. Like, you pair them together. This is basically mega offense up for Yoda on top of, you know, the percent offense missing almost a full percent there. But, like, 15 speed, hard to be mad at. 2% crit chance rolls, also quite good. But, like, the whole point being, I'm being somewhat picky with, like, niche mods and, like, what potential combos might be needed down the road, especially since CG is getting more creative, let's say. Do I see, like, do I see a niche for this mod? Like, yeah, technically, I guess. If there was a niche for that, would I want to use this over, say, like, this? Probably not, honestly. Like, this, again, this is actually a perfect example, right? We've got, even though we never hit speed here, we've got a mod that feels like you got the percent protection, you got the crit avoid, you got the percent offense. It just feels like you're working with a lot more here, to me, compared to this. So yeah, I think we just pitch this. But then, like, look at this. How much of a headache is it normally to go sell your mods, right? We just... nothing. Filters off, just to, like, right? There's nothing. It's easy. Makes life so much easier. Boom. Pick up that crit damage. Heck, I actually haven't even thought about this, but we actually could just go into stealth to see what we got. It's actually not bad. Got a couple blues. This is actually got some potential. Alright, I have to move from Merc in a second. Don't really need it. But yeah, I don't know. Just like, there's so many benefits to work with here. Alright, I actually do just need to get back to the main gameplay, but also quit my guild. I'm out of here. This sucks. We won TW today. Who does that? It's trash. Okay. What are we doing here? Alright. All taken care of. Now let's wrap this up. Akbar, Chupio, CHS. Not a whole lot of speed. Of course, they do get free speed. Also, man, I would almost say, like, Akbar Lee, yes, you might get some extra Chupio assist. You know, Chupio blind should proc Akbar. Is that true, though? Because isn't it true that, like, oh god, what was the specific scenario? Like, isn't BB-8, Illuminated Destiny, considered not eligible for Akbar lead because it debuffs or exposes? It might just be exposed specifically. But I think it is all debuffs, so it's actually possible that Chupio blind just won't even work off of this either. I would almost say just, like, stick CHS in the lead slot. He probably has a better stat pool, right? More health, all that jazz. Yeah, they're about the same, actually. I guess Padme is actually just crazy favorable here, right? We could probably just... This is the last team, I think, too, right? We can just butcher our clones. RIP. Yeah, 5 should be plenty beefy here. I don't think they can really... I mean, Chupio can be annoying with the blind dispelling, but we could also just stop him from doing that. Oh yeah, they just don't really have any way to access us. I'm pretty sure we outrace this blind, so we can just let him dispel a second. I thought that the AoE always did a blind first. At least I would have hoped. I never really checked for that. That kind of sucks. Huh. The blind is such a better control tool. That's almost the equivalent to me of Padme using kick first instead of the heal bomb, right? So interesting. So we have a choice. Or pick your poison. I think I just hate fighting rebels right now out of anything. But I don't know which fleet I would rather be on. I feel like Malevolence can wrap this up fairly quickly, but if we get a little bit of bad RNG, I feel like they can also... If they high roll good assists, it can actually just straight up wipe the floor with us. Let's double check something here. Is there a target lock functionality? No. For a second, I almost thought that the buff immunity was linked to target lock, just based on my arena climb the last couple of days. I mean, I am going to bring some extra here. Let's also bring Evan Hawk. I remember 2 this time. Just to make sure. So technically speaking then, don't you fucking... Really? Okay. I guess the game made up my mind for me. I'm not going to be using Malevolence against... It's fun. It's extremely fun. Protection up prevented the blind. Nah, it used AoE. We stunned him on the first turn, and then he AoE'd second turn. And we never gave him a chance to blind. Currently, nobody except for your arena team has mods. Yes, I would definitely seek to fix that ASAP. For GAC or Territory Wars, or honestly, pretty much every mode except for arena. Even ships, arguably. I mean, ships you can just kind of slap on whatever and call it a day, but... Alright, well that was fun. Let's have some more fun. And now we get to do it without Ebon Hawk. Even better. Alright, if we get bad target lock RNG here, I'm just gonna cry. I think that's the play. I'm not gonna flex any of the ships either. We need to be able to field a third fleet now. Okay, shooting Millennium Falcon has felt good for the most part. We're gonna stick with that game plan. So that's 2 crashes now in recent memory, and once again, somehow they're only happening in ships. Can't say I understand it. Alright. We could let's just get a good 3-person target lock AoE bomb. Not too much to ask here. I guess so. Okay, Plo Koon, I think we're looking pretty alright. Does it align with the memory leak issue? Sure. And it seems to be the same assets. I actually think it might always be against Rebels. I think that's true. Alright. One and done. This is gonna be rough. Is it? It's not gonna be great. Alright, this seems better on the opener. This seems better as a call-in. This on Finalizer could be nice. This could also let us keep Finalizer alive against Throne, which very likely is going to matter here. It's possible that we'll fight Sith Bomber, which was actually really, really annoying for this team last time, but I don't like we don't have a draftable cleanse available. So I'm assuming we're just supposed to put Hunted on Silencer, right? I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where that's not the play. Yeah. Nice job, sir. Not really needing to do that now. I really need to do any of this now. Is this greedy? This is kind of greedy. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we might get the finish, though. Man, not that much damage. I mean, I know he's stacked, so it's like early, but was hoping for it. Yeah, it's not great. I don't think it's really doing much for us here. It's okay. It's fine. Silencer is stable. That's all that really matters right now. We do need to be able to start carving through Houndstooth. We're gonna have to do Scimitar second so that we can stealth on Kylo ship. Because we have offense down, this is actually really, really bad. Let's just... I don't know. Maybe we were just supposed to put Hunted on, and we finally have this. What? We don't have Breach. Why did he just... Excuse me? That would have been lethal. We would have had their Silencer easy. What? Okay. Whatever you say, video game. Sure. Why? Okay. This is good stuff. I love this. We kind of almost just have to call in Scimitar and self-stealth, otherwise there's no way Silencer will just get nuked. I mean, of course, Scimitar is also going to die in like a hit, but... Is it ulting yet? We might be able to get their Silencer. Oh wait, we can't actually stealth ourselves. Or stealth Scimitar. Alright, whatever. We're just along for the ride at this point. Turn off. This foresight is really... Also, I love how we have healing immunity, just to really drive it home that we're not going to be winning this run. Like, what am I missing here? Why did that Houndstooth not get dispelled when we dispelled it? We definitely did not have Breach. Okay. Let's instant replay this. I'm salty. I'm salty that it crashed, and I'm salty that I feel like I just got hit with a bug. So who did even land Breach on to begin with? Okay, it was over on Kylo's shuttle. Was it just Breach at the time of the dispel? I guess it just expired after the turn, so it looked like it wasn't. I guess. Fair enough. Alright, we used Vader. We don't really have a fleet left. We literally actually just don't really have a fleet left. Didn't he have CI? Or it's probably because it's not leveled up. Let's get late to the party. Oh yeah, it's turning into a fantastic party now. Ship crash into costing me my best fleet, so now we're just trying to get the other fleet cleared. It's good stuff. Wait, did it just say requires 7-star capital ship for my Thrawn? What? A lucky dodge was otherwise going to be a pretty immediate loss. I guess there's not really a whole lot of choices here. Alright, whatever. We won today. That's all I really care about. I'm getting real tired of ships crashing, though. I could take a crash on the ground for the most part. Like, maybe, you know, when my defense was heavier and I didn't have much to play with, that could still screw me over, but, like... I don't know, I have some ship credits banked up. Maybe I just get this fleet into working order. It's becoming a very annoying pattern. A win is a win. It's true. A win is a win. But just... I mean, could this have mattered? Would this have mattered? Not really. Yeah, maybe to keep it alive, but, like, arguably no. I mean, what does leveling a ship actually do? We're at 86. It's actually not that many ship credits, even to just, like, partially level, so... 88. Not really that big of a game, but... Watch, the storage is gonna flash. Extremely good mod here in about... in 2.5 hours. We're just gonna get a really, really good offer. It's gonna be a crit damage, crit set. Horrifically needed. Target lock, gain, Terminator. Were we hitting target lock in that scenario? Because otherwise, like, if we are, then this seems like worthwhile. Alright, whatever, fine. I'll get my finalizer in better shape. This is ridiculous to have to deal with 2 crashes in 1 GAC season, especially if it's going to cost me a full clear now. Oh, well. I don't know, where was that? I guess maybe it was just getting so many kills. I don't, like, I feel like it had foresight, or pretty much the entire end of that fight. If my silencer could have just taken theirs out, then that would have been such an easier finish. And actually, like, we were trying to go for the kill on it, so maybe that is where, like, leveling these ships, or the first order ships, could have definitely mattered. Alright, I'll go back to buying these guys. We'll get them working for next time, or for next season. We'll at least have a better backup option. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be a frustrating end to the stream. But yeah, a win is a win, as I said. It's good words. Yeah, thanks all for hanging out. We will be back, I guess, for the last week of GAC. I changed up my plan for the LSTV videos. They are still getting done, but I'm not doing a team video first. I kept on flip-flopping back and forth on it, and I just see it going poorly. So I'm going to do the individual team guides first, and then kind of explain the team comps just based on what GLs you do and don't have. I think it's gonna be a better way. Because I know that it's probably the video people want most, but I also know that if I put out, like, here's my raid, or like, here's my raid team cup. I like to use it with, you know, Chewie, Poe, Han, blah, blah, blah. People are going to try it. People are going to run, you know, whatever mods they have. Like, the guy just kind of has to come out first to explain the team. So you don't just hand a handgun to a baby and they, like, you know, try to put lifeblood on Han or whatever and then get 0 out of 4 and blame me. I would rather go the annoying content route. I mean, not even annoying, right? Because, like, you're getting the better info than just, like, here's my teams. Good luck. But it does mean each team will be coming out more slowly. But I haven't really been keeping the teams secret. Like, they're all over the place at this point, so you know what I'm running. I kind of care more about getting how I'm running out and about than anything else. And yeah, good luck in your GAC rounds. Hopefully your ships don't crash. Maybe that's what makes Rebels so strong right now. It's just they auto defeat any fleet. Release all the videos simultaneously. Yeah, sure. If you guys just don't mind me going radio silent for 2.5 weeks, but that's it depends. I would say it's being a little bit generous, but it's kind of, the videos aren't actually that hard to make since all the footage is already collected. It's just a matter of going back through VODs and finding it, which is actually a little bit annoying, but we shall see. Alright, I'm probably gonna get DMCA'd for that intro, but we'll see. I'll re-upload if it does. And yeah, peace out.